Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with another get ready with me / mini tutorial. Today it's going to be a little different kind of a look. I'm going to try to play with color. Usually I try to stick to the same like golds, nudes, coppers, but today I want to experiment with a little bit of color. I saw this picture on Instagram and like it totally inspired me. So I'm going to keep most of my face minimal, but go dramatic on the eyes. And the reason why I want to keep my face minimal is because I've been loving my skin. I've done a couple of videos like this before talking about skincare. I think for any good makeup look, you need to have a strong skincare base, and I wanted to talk about two products in particular that I've been using and I've been loving that has been helping with my skincare routine. So the first product is the Dermavive Oatmeal Cleanser. I've been using this every morning. It is so gentle on my skin. It's just like lightly fragrant. It doesn't irritate my skin, doesn't dry it out, doesn't strip it or anything. I love this in the morning and it's been doing wonders for my skin. And then the second product that I've been using that I actually have on right now is the Neutriderm Moisturizing Lotion. I love this particularly before makeup. This is my daily moisturizer and I like it especially before makeup because not that it's tacky, but it kind of just has like a nice moisture that acts like a primer almost. Like you can see it in my eyebrows. It kind of holds my eyebrows back and just is a really nice base for you before you do your makeup. And so because I've been loving my skin, especially with the help of these two products, I wanted to do a look where my skin could shine through, but then I wanted to be a little glam too because we all want that. So I started by moisturizing my face. I am gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm using LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer in the shade Bisque. So I just put it in the areas that I want to highlight. I am not using any foundation for this look. I'm just gonna use my highlight and contour products to, I guess, do my base. So the next product that I'm gonna go in with is a contour stick. This is the Wet n Wild contour stick in Where's Walnut. And that's it. That's all the base product that I wanna use for my skin. Next, I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and just blend that all out. Up my concealer a bit because I realized that I was using a lot of product before, and because I've been liking the way my skin is looking, I realized I don't need all that product. Before I was doing a complete triangle filling that in, but now I'm just putting it in this area and this area and letting that product just distribute underneath. And I kind of like that look because it's a little more delicate, not as cakey, and I've been enjoying it. Powder. This is just the Ben Nye banana powder that I've put in a little carry container and just baking underneath. And because I'm not going to use an all over powder, I'm just going to go in with a little more and hit the areas where I put the concealer. And then I'm just going to brush it off. This is a bit of a different base routine than I've done, so it might be interesting to watch. And I'm just gonna leave that. Next, I'm gonna go in with a contour shade. This is LA Color Mineral Pressed Powder in the color Toffee. Going in with a little brush. Going over the areas that I liquid contoured, well, cream contoured. go in and brush off that baking powder that I had put before, but I'm gonna keep it under the eyes because I'm gonna add some pigment, so I want it to catch any of the fallout that I have. But other than that, I'm liking the way my skin is looking. I'm gonna fill in my brows now. I'm using the Makeup Revolution eyebrow kit. Just mixing all 3 colors. And now I'm gonna prime my eyes. So if you don't have an eyeshadow primer, another tip to use is to just use a normal primer, like a face primer, and use it on your eyes. So I am gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and just prime my lids. It does make a difference if you prime or if you don't prime your lids, so especially with pigment. So try to get some kind of a base on there. And if you don't have a primer, foundation or concealer works as well. Especially if you have pigmented lids. So now, time to play with some color. So I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette today. And the look that I saw on Instagram had a lot of purples and greens. So I'm gonna be using this shade and going in with some of this as well. And then I have another palette. It's the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This used to be my favorite back in the day. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which is a nice duochrome kind of green peacock looking color. So let's see how this looks. I'm gonna use a flat brush just to deposit the color. So I'm gonna do a bit of a halo look, which means 2 colors, one on the inside that you also deposit on the outside, and then a more shimmery duochrome kind of color on the inside. So it looks like it's like haloing out. So my inside color is the purple. I just wanna try to build it up. And then on the outside. And leave the middle area kind of blank. And keep depositing the color. Make it as bold as you like. Next, now that that's deposited, I want to do a kind of a crease shade. So I'm gonna go in with Musk, which is like a neutral color, and just go in the crease and kind of blend that out. And you'll see that if you go for a neutral color for your crease, kind of nicely blends out the color that you already deposited, and it transforms that neutral shade into like a nice transition shade. Next, I want to do the same thing on the lower lash line. So I'm going in with that amethyst color and depositing it on the outer lower lash line. Once again, going in with the Musk neutral color and diffusing the top crease so that it looks neat. There's going to be a lot of building up, blending. The more you blend, the nicer it looks. So take your time. And once you're done with that, you want to go in and deposit your middle halo color. So I like to use my fingers. I think I get the boldest color payoff when I do that. So that's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna literally tap it in the middle where I want it. And a little tip, if you want this even bolder, you can add some setting spray to the eyeshadow, and it becomes wet and makes the formulation even brighter. And do the same thing underneath, like I did with the purple, put it right in the middle. And you can see how that already looks really nice. It looks like a kind of like a nice smoked out colorful look. I'm gonna go in and now blend back the purple and the duochrome color in the middle. You want to look like they flow together. So just pat it on, blend it out, keep on going until you're happy with the way it looks. And I actually didn't clean off the brush too much because I want the colors to kind of blend in the middle. And then with the transition shade, of course, on top. And now that's going to add another dimension because you have a little bit of the color from the middle blending in. So I'm happy with the way that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and do underneath my eyebrows. And I'm going in with Desert Sand from the same palette. It's like a cream color. And I also like to use that to go down the center of my nose. So I have been loving no liner because that gets all messy. So I'm gonna go in with a curling iron, a curling wand, and just curl my lashes and apply mascara generously because I think my eyes are dark and glam enough right now that I don't need to add on extra product for no reason. I think I can get that same wow effect with just the mascara and the shadow. Fun fact, I used to feel like glam looks were not complete without liquid liner on top. That has changed. So for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Carbon Black Luminous. So next I want to add a little bit of a lighter pop to the inner corner. So I'm going to go in once again with that Desert Dusk palette. I'm going to go for a mix of Twilight, which is this beautiful duochrome purple, and a little bit of Retrograde, which is also kind of pulls from the inner color. So it'll be like we're layering it. So I'm going to go in with a tiny little brush, Retrograde and Twilight, and deposit that in the inner corner. And that'll give some nice dimension. So I actually have my bachelorette party coming up, and if I like the way this all looks together, I might do this look for that, because I feel like I've been playing it so safe with my makeup that I miss color. See how that like brightens up the eyes? And I smudged the mascara a bit on the lower lash line, so I'm gonna go in with that fluffy brush and blend that out. No product on this, it's just a plain brush. And I'm liking the way my eyes are looking. So next I'm just gonna brush away the bake because I'm done with my eyes. And I'm gonna add some bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the shade medium to dark. This will bring some sun to the face. I actually like to go on the top of my forehead as well, and a little bit on the nose. Lastly, I want to hit the face with some highlight. I'm gonna do the Huda Beauty Nymph Flora All Over Highlight Powder. Love this. Look how pretty. And I'm gonna go on with my finger to do my nose. A little in the middle, and a little up top. Next, I'm gonna do the lips. I'm gonna outline my lips with the e.l.f. pencil and praline. And because my eyes are dark, I want to go for a lighter shade on the lips. I'm gonna mix e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick and praline, which is like my favorite neutral nude for my skin tone. And I'm gonna lighten that up by using the MAC Patent Polish Lip Pencil in Pleasure's All Mine in the center. And that's the finished look. Let me just take my hair down and I will come back and show you guys the completed look. So this is the final look. I threw on a pair of lashes, did my hair a little bit. Really like the way the color is looking. I think the purples and the blues go really well with like olive and tan skin tone. So yeah, if you decide to try it out, make sure to tag me, make sure you follow my Instagram, and let me know what else you want to see from me. Till then, take care. Bye.